Photo enhancement. If you have clicked photos and sure about your angle and frames, then without doing photo management, you can directly open Edit Express. Select photos and do Express batch editing. Rename, resize and color correction all at once. But if you are not sure about the angles and the frame of photos, then you need to do basic editing of photos before sending these photos to your customer for approval. Select all photos and click Express Edit. All photos gets open in Edit Express. Here you can preview them in preview mode and set required color correction with presets. For every photo, select or unselect. Crop with tilt. Zoom and pan. Apply preset and hit next. Preset gets applied automatically. Crop with tilt through zoom and pan. And then again hit next. Your thousands of photos can be selected and corrected in just few minutes. Photo approval. Once photos are managed and basic editing is done, it's time to send photos for approval. In album designing, approval is the most important process and takes time, which delays completion and final payments. Normally, bride and groom have no time after they resume their daily life. With Album Xpress Pack, fastest managing and editing, you can send photos for approval when the bride and groom are on their honeymoon, which allows them to preview and approve faster rather immediately. While sending photos for approval, safeguard them using watermark. There are two different ways in which this watermark can be added on photos. Any text or image can be used as a watermark. If you are adding text, you have to type in here, or if you are choosing an image, then browse and import an image from here. You can decide the watermark location and opacity as well. You need to sign in or create an account to get the proofing notifications on your email. If you do not have an account, then create the new account and sign in with the new login details. Review your profile and proceed to pay with coupon which you must have received free with Album Xpress Pack. Once the photos are uploaded for approval, then the key is generated. Communicate this key with your client. The client can enter the key by visiting www.albumexpress.online.com and preview the photos. Client can choose the final photos and can add comments and remarks. Once client finishes commenting and sends approval, you will be notified. The comments appear on photos. This way, photos can be approved. Photo edit. Few important photos like portraits of bride and groom and few close relatives need personal and spatial editing. Several other editing tools are packed inside Album Xpress Pack. Lasso to make photo cutout images. Start creating layer by selecting the layer path. Finish the layer path. Multiple layers can be created and layer can be inverted with invert. If you have taken portraits on solid background, you may use chroma to remove the solid color background from your images. Use touch-up to remove blemishes from face area. Adjust the brush size, feather and opacity. Combination of Alt plus mouse click will let you select the clone point. Now apply touch-up. Keep Ctrl key pressed to activate correction mode and save the changes once done. Highlighter is to highlight certain part of the image. Before highlighting part of the photo, adjust the brush size, feather and opacity. To highlight any area, left click and then highlight. Save the changes made. Eraser is to erase out unwanted parts from your image. You can also access Adobe Photoshop available on your computer for photo editing. For portrait photos and spatial photos, you can also use Edit Express spatial correction controls. Tone. Adjust exposure, depth and skin depth. Color is to adjust vibrancy and fidelity. Photo clarity. Portrait, where you can adjust skin, its tone and smoothness. Light diffusion. Eyes, adjust enhancement and enlargement. And teeth, make it more wide.